cleared all the land. We are working on 40 acres presently. Of course, we have about 200 acres here, but we have to do it in phases. The first phase is 40 acres. By the time we've cleared those 40 acres, we're now going to look at which road is closer to the express. It might not be this one. So we want a close proximity to the express for every resident inside the Maldives garden. So whatever questions you have, please let us hear it. We'll try as much as possible to answer it.
So the document for now is
Register survey, the CFO is in process. You know, of course, you know CFO is not 1 week, 2 weeks thing, especially with our environment. You know how it is.
discussion with
My colleague.
publicity one thing. People should be careful around the lucky
Okay.
the distances. And I think I was a victim of that. And when the land was sold, they said the land was
Extinction.
yeah, and unfortunately,
Or maybe extinction in process.
and unfortunately,
Yes.
we lost that property. My team was actually behind women estates. Shares,
Oh, that Eleko.
yes, shares first
Amen.
and women extension took it. Now
Oh, they acquired.
they
the
acquired
one-
it. Now the reason is because it belongs to state government, and they acquired it from state government. Now the same real estate company that actually sold it to me. Also, we're also in the process of getting CFO, but eventually the mighty has it. So that property was lost. I hope the same thing. Not we won't have the same experience.
Yes.
That is one question. Then another question is, you know, the Eleko people, they are using so many things, features, to sell their land.
Yes.
And one of the things they use futurism, and they use the popular Dangote refinery, which I actually discredit. I always tell them, that one is not a plus as far as I'm concerned. You're selling land. If you want to sell land to me close to refinery, then it's a no-no. Such property should have a low value because of the polluted
Spillage and all of that. We all know what is happening in Niger Delta.
So I'm a product of Niger Delta. I'm part of the Niger Delta, so I know what I'm talking about. So now, those things truly actually might add value for the ignoramus in that area. They might add value to those properties, and they are using it seriously to sell those properties. Now, Epe, we know Epe is, to me, someone like me. I don't see Epe as although it's Lagos, but I will tell you Epe is Ogun State. So, what are the things, the features that we add value to this place? Because on a normal day, I cannot leave my place in Lagos and say I want to reside in Epe.
Yes.
So, what are the things that actually that will attract value, that will bring value to land?
Thank you very much, sir. I believe everyone listened to your name again, sir. Mr. Damilola, thank you very much. You know that in the course of your the way you're asking the questions, you've actually sold Epe, and I'll give you reasons, sir. Now, if you are saying that you spoke about Lagos State making an announcement about Ibejuleki, Eleko, Axis, and all of that, and also you said even without making those announcements, it's a no-no when you talk about a refinery. And anybody, I'm sure that we've heard about this village in the Niger Delta. In that place, for whatever reason, you understand me? But the truth is that Epe, number one, is peaceful. Epe, number two, is very close, or is closer to Ibejuleki than Ibejuleki to Lekki, to Aja, to VI, to in Ibejuleki, probably for warehouse or for some section of their office, and people want a close proximity to where they work. So if Dangote refinery start operational, Epe is the closest place to that place, and that is why if you notice when you are coming, you see the construction on the road. Sir, what do you think? Why do you think Ambode, when he finished the construction of this road, he took Dangote, he took Otedola, and all the billionaires in a coastal bus and drove them all the way from Ibejuleki to Epe? One of my boss told me something. He said, when you see government moving in a direction, please follow them because there's something they're about to bring out. So for them to be constructing that road all the way to Epe, there's a plan for this place. And nobody has seen that years ago. That's why he went ahead to do what he did here. Hold on, sir. Okay, sir. Obasanjo, who was he? What happened to Ogun State? Sir. Ogun State generally. Where in Ogun State generally, sir?
I will say.
No, I'm going somewhere, sir.
Yeah,
now mention all the governors. Mention exactly.
Actually, everybody knew that they have never. Nobody has. Maybe the last person that came from this axis was maybe Otedola years back. So, and the only opportunity for them to actually develop was so
that's what we are talking about.
The road.
No, sir.
That's the development.
Sir, that's the development. The bottom line is that it's development. And mark you, sir, Ambode is not even from Epe. His mother is from Epe. His father is not from Epe. But what I'm trying to tell you is that he has brought the development to Epe, either you like it or not. And Epe has, if you agree with me or not, I don't know about next year or next 2 years. Currently, Epe has the best road in Lagos. And very peaceful. And very peaceful. So what other thing will you think it will make you want to invest in Epe? Sir, in fact, I'm not even asking you to leave your house there and come here. What I preach to people is investment plan. Investment plan. I'll tell you a story, sir. I was working with a barrister some few years ago. And this barrister happens to be a lawyer to an old man, a 76, 77-year-old man. Old man. But that man had 1 acre in Ogba industrial area, very close to Guinness there. The man fenced it. The land is still there. I'm talking about 5 years ago. So Chinese company, they approached the man that they wanted to buy that land. And they were pricing 800 million. The man refused. And while I was sitting down, I was like, is this man crazy? 800 million naira for 6 plots. And the man said, he mentioned something. He said, see, leave it there until it gets to 1 billion. I am not selling. That land does not drink water and it does not eat food. The only thing I've been able to do, fence it around, put my gatehouse, then put some aboki just to have activities on the land. That man eventually, he bought that land 30,000 naira when they were buying. So imagine when he bought that land, Guinness, I'm so sure Guinness was not there. Those development in that Ogba industrial, they were not there. And the 800 million is not even for the man, because eventually the man said he had 5 kids. And his plan is to share it among them. That he has 5 houses in Lagos. The man's last born was inside the house eating anyhow. He's not even up to 18 years old. And I was now looking. So you mean this boy has 200 million and 1 building somewhere. That's the power of investment.